Something's wrong here. Back on defense, my opponent continues to take simple crossing routes for ridiculous catch and runs. Like, what kind of tackle attempt was that by the CPU Bradbury? He didn't even slow him down or break his stride or acceleration. Nothing. I put up a good play on the goal line with my super odd couple of quarters run defense to get him to a third and goal before it eventually gets in with a QB sneak take the lead. I start to move to the inside side before immediately he gets in a cover for a drop, which I gotta be honest, you don't really see a lot of online. So I switched to the PA read, which I will show you several new one-play touchdown setups for in this video alone. Against a non-matching cover for a regular like this, all you have to do is fade the Y route and put the A route on a curl, then bullet and pass lead once the B route gets inside the strong safety, as the free safety gets held down by the curl route. Break out that ball! Once again, if I get a smoother catch and run animation or a faster receiver here, I probably would have scored. He puts up a pretty good play on the goal line too, stopping my inside zone once again. I switch over to QB sneak, but he stuffs that, and I'm forced to go for it on 4th and inches, and I am not making the same mistake I made last time. So I see that he's in a man-zero blitz. I give myself a couple of zig route options, and I'm not gonna lie, I legitimately thought that Goddard would find a way to catch this ball just to screw me. Back on defense and back to my secondary getting roasted by simple street routes from the tight end. Like, what's going on here? I'm not even pressing, and he's not even that fast. What the hell is going on? Back on offense, I was going to set up the one-play touchdown once again, but he is now dropping everyone back to guard against it. So I changed my mind and take what the defense is giving me underneath. On the next play, he doesn't do that, so now I'm going to set up another cover 3 one-play touchdown from a different play. This time, I will use the fade out. This is a play that I already found in the previous video, and I don't have a link in the description for that. All you have to do to set this play up is run from a hash mark to the open side of the field once again. Put the B route on the comeback route, and even with Marlon Humphrey out there, you can see he bites on the comeback route and lets the wheel route get outside. At this point, all you have to do is bullet and pass it away. So he's just going to work on cover 3 and cover 4 defenses, and even whatever cover 2 maneuver that was he was trying to run here. So I take the lead back, but not for long.
Hold on.
That I put out against me, the QB blast from the gun and quads, and takes it all the way
Hold
down
on,
on the very
buddy.
next play. I don't know what's going on with my defense. Back on offense, I now read the reads in cover 2 man, so I'm going to show you another one-play touchdown setup for the PA read. Against cover 2 man, all you really have to do is put the Y route on fade once again, but I put the A route on a curl because this setup also works in cover 4, so it's just easier to remember. But once again, you can see we split the safeties, only we aren't able to outrun everybody once again, and I have to use my final timeout. And now he's coming out and prevent defenses, as he is clearly out of ideas on how to stop this offense. To be honest with you, though, since I have no timeouts, it's kind of smart, and I take it as a compliment whenever somebody resorts to coming out with some type of nonsense defense like this. He stops me once, and then I just hit him with a zig route adjustment on the next play, and if he didn't change defenses, I would have kept doing it. I actually wish he would have, though, as he shut me down the next 2 plays, forcing me to kick a field goal on 3rd down with only 3 seconds left to tie it up, starting on a piece at half. I started the second half out on defense. On the first play, I get a huge stop for a 5-yard loss before he goes right back to beating me with streaks. Then he uses another one of my favorite plays out of the Ravens playbook, the bug sweep. Ebook link in the description, and this is obviously one of the best playbooks in the game to use as well. And I am now switching over to the spinner blitz, which is another meta defense. On the first 2 runs, we get the stop before he hits me with a screenplay on 3rd and long to get the first down. We get him into another 3rd and long before he hits me with a simple crossing route and decides to go for it on 4th and 4 before he converts, using up the entire 3rd quarter in the process. Then the 3rd play of the 4th quarter, he runs that bug sweep again, only this time we have it fouled up before Kazir White comes over and pushes him into the end zone. Like, great job, you moron.
Lost my motherfucking receiver.
Which team do you play for? Then with playing time up, we see he's back in the same cover 4 that I torched earlier in the game. So I go back to the PA read to do the exact same setup. Drop back the exact same way with a squeaky clean pocket. Only this time, I get that same DDA pop.
Do you know how to start your candidacy? Today on Dude Grow Show. Engaging, Scotty, engaging. See how I got that?
Right to the point. You've been listening to marketing these days, haven't you?
We got a little seed starting in Grow Talk, guys, hosted by none other than Maggot Brain. Thank you, Maggot Brain. We're going to talk about orientation of the seed and media, different types of things you can plant in when you invest in these seeds, man. We got to get them started per rep as well. And what's going on? When we're hanging and token, I'm calling it the No Vacation Nation, Scotty. I stole that from an article. But before we were discussing working on the day after New Year's, and Scotty's like, "What's wrong with you, dude? Like, come on, like it's a holiday in Canada, but not there." And I did some research, man, and the States doesn't do too well with giving people time off. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I will tell you, we beat the system over here because it's the high tea banner most mornings, just kind of hanging out and just having fun. Just, I don't know, just exploring. You know, the whole changing cannabis.
We in our dark unis, homeboy.
It is fun. So, man, whatever. New Year's Day. No, the day after New Year's was a Monday. We're all ready to go, man.
And then
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State in the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Tonight, it's the Sunday night opener for the new NFL season between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Dallas Cowboys. It's the marquee game of opening weekend, and off we go on a Sunday night on EA Sports. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They start on the ground with Elliott. And some room to work. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Inside give to Elliott. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And the box with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. To throw is Prescott. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 37. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Now 1 for 1. A lot more to go. Elliott running right. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 47 yards rushing for him now. What a drive for him to kick off the new season. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Joe Tryon there to make the tackle. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he's brought down. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't...
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Cowboys are on the board here first in the season opener. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you got game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
Damn.
This time, the extra point won't be good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after him.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it, because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
Well, there's no doubt in my mind that he dreamed of this. How about this for your debut? 2nd sack in the opener.
Yeah, it's great to get 1. That's memorable. 2? Hello.
Well, he dreamed about it. He thought about it. Did he ever expect it to happen? Probably not.
A 39-yard punt, a return of 5, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. A lot of hype, of course, going into this one with the Cowboys and the Bucs. They met last year in the season opener. Remember, that was the night they raised the banner in Tampa. It was also Dak Prescott's comeback game. And the Bucs wound up winning 31-29 on a late Ryan Succop field goal. Really good game that was. But these two teams were also the 2 best offenses in the NFL last year. The Cowboys gaining 18 more yards over the course of the season. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And the Bucs are going to take possession here at their own 33. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run it again with Fournette. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 7 yards there and a first down.
Fournette really solidified his place with the Bucs last season. He ran for over 800 yards and 8 touchdowns and caught an impressive 69 passes. Tampa made sure he stuck around, too, giving him a new 3-year contract.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From midfield, here's Brady. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Brady now on first down. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Brady now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Inside handoff down to Fournette. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
On 3rd down, Fournette. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. The defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this 3rd drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. The give is to Elliott. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
They'll try the right side with Elliott. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Here's Prescott. Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
All right, tighten up.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And finding the tight end Rudolph. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down.
I know you're trying not to scoreboard watch, but you only got 3 points. You're kind of hoping that that type of play there gives you some positive momentum going into the half.
Yeah, need to do something to get more than that 3 number that they have on the scoreboard right now. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Push these motherfuckers back, man.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Brady to throw again. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
So we've reached halftime here in our initial Sunday night telecast of the new season. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Taking it about the 1. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
The completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught and you don't give up much run after the catch.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Tim carry now for Elliott. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 58 yards on the ground for him so far.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. You know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They'll wind up getting and 10 back as that sets them up for third down. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on third and a yard.
But they pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with a back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Vita Vea stopped that play in its tracks.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. They'll try to throw now. Prescott.
Damn!
Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Levante David. And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. But now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
Trying to get the run game going. This is Fournette. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter. No time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Hey, 166.
Brady going to throw. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Commercial break, baby. All right, we ready, Tuz? All right, defense, step up, baby.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and a mile. Now Brady. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. This is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room, or they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Marr on for the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Get that piss up out of there, baby.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
From way up at the 23. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. A quick pass here to Godwin.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Up the gut, Fournette. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
2 things to watch. First, his strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
To throw is Brady. Caught by Jones.
And he is going to have a Bucs first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Brady.
They'll swing this out to Fournette.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
4 yards remain for 2nd down.
A handoff to Fournette. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
Two 1st downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now Brady. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Here's a quick pass. He's got Chris Godwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
In this situation, The dictation is coming from the defense, right? They're going to tell you, you can have 6, 7 yards, do that all the way downfield. Let's just go ahead and take the time off the clock. I think they've got to start attacking vertically a lot more.
Here's Brady to throw. This complete to Jones.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on third down.
They bring pressure there on third down, but this is a nice job of picking it up and making sure their guys time to deliver the football. And they wind up getting the first down.
Again, it's Brady. He'll check this one off to Fournette.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Second down and 3.
From the gun, it's Brady. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
So 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Brady finding Godwin there for a Buccaneer first.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady.
And this ball incomplete. It looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. Second down coming up.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. The sack backs him up 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs.
They're going to look to throw. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. The big fella. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Marr now to add the extra point. And it's 21-3. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, and to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Again, it's Fournette. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Second down, back to Fournette. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
The third down now. Those last two plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Fournette running out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
Partner, that'll do it. These week one primetime games, they always seem to have a little bit more electricity, a little more anticipation, a fun one tonight, and a lot of fun ones that we have on the road ahead.
And partner, I love the word you just used there, electricity. Things were crackling out there, weren't they? And let's face it, both of these teams came in with the idea, get off to the start. Get off to a 1-0 start and get your season going. That could spark an excellent season for them. They've got that in their pocket now.
So for the Cowboys, they start the campaign with a victory in front of an enthusiastic home crowd for a Sunday night. And they'll have another home date next week as the Cincinnati Bengals come to town. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints.
This is just awesome. I'm sure we showed this before, but this is one of my favorites, man. This is like a BBC reporter, and they're burning like heroin and hash and stuff right behind them. Hey, Grandma, will you turn this legitimately on?
Headset disconnected.
Like the characters trying to say shit.
Oh, that's great. There's multiple things in that fire. I think they said heroin and hash.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty fucked up. He's standing there.
A little bit, but let's go be effective.
Smoke a lot of heroin.
All right, guys, if you had a good time today, dugos.com/support. Go to dugos.com as well. That search bar, put your questions, make us laugh, get dank nug, and we'll be coming back at you, man. Thanks for hanging.
New notification. Pre-release paused. Broadcasting only mic audio. Notification selected.